Hello, hello. My name's Tina Woods. I'm the daughter of the late Maria Scheishnikoff. My mother was Unangan from the remote island of St. Paul in the middle of the Bering Sea. I'm also the daughter of the late Juan Dueñas Leongaro. My father was Chamorro from the island of Guam. I want to recognize and honor all other finalists here at the front of the table. It's a blessing to be here with all of you. Thank you for all the work that you do. Committed leadership is essential to help make programs work. And at this time, I'd like to acknowledge our training directors standing here in front of us. These are some of the most dedicated, hardworking people I know, starting with Dr. Mary Willard, the Director of Oral Health Promotion and the Dental Health Aide Therapist Training Program, Xiomara Owens, the Director of the Behavioral Health Aide Training Program, and Carolyn Craig, the Director of the Community Health Aide Program. Alaska's tribal, yes, we can clap. Alaska's tribal community health programs are the epitome of tribal self-governance, taking ownership and building capacity to bring care closer to home for our people. This model of healthcare is truly the backbone of the Alaska Native Tribal Health System. These providers are committed to serving 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year in their respective communities, often as the only health provider. These providers are the hands, eyes, and ears of our physicians, our behavioral health clinicians, and dentists living in the hubs and cities. And it is through their training and skills paired with advanced cutting-edge technology via telemedicine that we can bring the highest quality of healthcare to rural areas without having to travel miles from home. These programs promote culturally responsive healthcare established by Alaska Native people for Alaska Native people, offering education and training, economic development through well-paid job opportunities and career pathways for advanced academic achievement, a reduction in the overall burden of cost of health in Alaska's healthcare system while providing services that allow billable revenue for sustainability. Our tribal health partners have the potential to recoup the training costs for providers as quickly as 4 to 12 months post-certification. Growing our own mentality makes the program very effective. These providers often grew up in their respective communities and know the people, the health issues, and are committed to serve in a very rewarding but challenging position. In the 1960s, in response to the devastating epidemics such as tuberculosis, high infant mortality, and high rates of injury in Alaska, the Community Health Aid Program was developed. In 1968, Congress officially recognized and allocated congressional funding, and several decades later, a certification board was appointed. We are so pleased to honor our community health aides as the longest standing of the providers, celebrating 50 years this year. Yes, we can clap. To date, we have 610 community health aide positions. Approximately 441 are practicing and providing care to over 68,000 Alaska Native people in rural and remote communities, over 180 communities, performing over 250,000 patient encounters annually. In 2007, with response to preventing tooth decay, especially with communities with little access or no access to dental care, the Alaska Native Tribal Health Consortium became the first dental health aide training center program of its kind in the United States. And last year, through partnership with Utqiagvik's Illisavik Tribal College, our first dental health aide therapist students received an associate's degree, creating a pathway for our people to continue their higher education. To date, we have a total of 42 dental health aides practicing across 100 villages. Last but certainly not least, and a service that is more complex, especially with our nation suffering from the opioid epidemic, is the Behavioral Health Aide Training Program. In response to complex issues such as suicide, substance abuse, domestic violence, The first behavioral health aides were certified in 2009. Just like the dental health aide program, our behavioral health aides can obtain an associate's degree, strategically positioning our people to obtain a bachelor's degree, a master's degree, and even a doctorate in psychology while remaining at home with their families through an affiliation with the Alaska Pacific University, promoting culturally responsive online learning with periodic in-person intensives. Additionally, in collaboration with the state of Alaska, the Behavioral Health Aide program is the first in the nation to produce a registered apprenticeship model for workforce training and development. To date, we have a total of 173 behavioral health aides statewide practicing across 133 villages. About a year ago, the Indian Health Services established a national work group to expand this healthcare model across Indian country. What an incredible opportunity to adapt something that is culturally responsive, provides economic development, and is proven to bring care closer to home to our people. We are so appreciative to be here today to share with you and to celebrate our providers. We honor them for taking care of our people and making our communities healthier. As the late Mike Zaharoff, a fierce Unangan leader, once said to me, Tina, the answer is never no when it comes to our people. Rather, he always said, let's find a way to make it happen. On behalf of the Alaska Native Tribal Health Consortium and all 15 board of directors, we are humbled to be here today. Thank you for celebrating our health aid providers and our vision that Alaska Native people and our American Indian nation is the healthiest in the world.